Mike Tyson has finally broken his silence on Jake Paul's audacious $5 million pre-fight wager ahead of their much-anticipated bout next month.
I don't believe Jake is taking this serious.
Really? Why do you say that?
Well, I just don't think so. I think he believes he's the young guy. I'm the quasi-retirement child or whatever they may think.
Earlier this month, the YouTube sensation turned professional boxer known as the Problem Child boldly offered the boxing legend a hefty sum if he can survive until the fourth round of their upcoming match. In a video posted on TikTok via his betting site, Better, Paul is seen lounging shirtless on a couch, stacking money on his faux belly.
Mikey, if you can last more than 4 rounds with me, I'll give you an extra $5 million. But if you don't, then you have to get a tattoo that says I love Jake Paul.
Now, in a recent interview, Paul was quizzed about the bet and whether Tyson had reacted to the game-changing offer.
Oh, you've made that bet. With that being said, what is your prediction for the fight?
Yeah, I think I TKO or KO him in rounds 4 or 5. But yeah, he hasn't responded to the bet, and I don't think he probably will. I think he's locked in war mode. He's declining to do interviews. He just wants to train and be a savage.
Boxing legend Mike Tyson has thrown down the financial gauntlet ahead of his upcoming bout, demanding a hefty sum to step into the ring with YouTube star-turned-boxer Jake Paul. In a candid chat with USA Today Sports, the 58-year-old heavyweight icon didn't mince words. He should offer more. Tell him probably about $20 million.
For boxers his level, yes.
Meaning what? Not your level?
I do not believe so. No, not at all.
How long do you think this thing will last?
Not long. As soon as I catch him, because he's going to run like a thief. I don't see how he's going to make an exciting fight by running all day. You know, he's supposed to be the young guy. He's supposed to walk right through me. I'm an old man. He's going to run all night.
Many people express concerns about Tyson competing at his age, but he views himself as a unique breed of athlete, someone capable of stepping into the ring whenever he chooses. Tyson believes his exceptional physicality and mental resilience set him apart, allowing him to continue fighting despite the challenges that come with age.
You sound like you're insulted by the suggestion that you're too old for this. Is that a fair statement?
Hey, listen, you can't compare me with other people my age, because other people at my age haven't been training as long as me, consistent as me, and I'm just a different species of human being.
As the boxing world gears up for the highly anticipated showdown between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, prominent figures in the sport have expressed a mix of concern and intrigue regarding the matchup. Francis Ngannou, known for his own knockout power, expressed confidence that Tyson would likely emerge victorious against Paul. Ngannou's perspective highlights the respect Tyson commands among fighters, particularly when matched against someone like Paul, who is still establishing himself in the boxing world.
Yesterday or the day before, and you said that you think Mike Tyson's gonna beat.
Yeah, I do.
Hey,
I mean,
you trained with Tyson. You trained with Tyson leading up to you.
Listen, I have seen how Tyson moves around, just like to show me stuff. He was like this footwork moving, like you move like this, and I'm like, we're done, like. You know, calm down. You know, so
He's still got it. He's still got it.
He's not.
You think Mike Tyson's knocking him out?
Either way, I think Mike Tyson will beat you.
Damn, so we better enjoy our time with you while we got it, brother.
Hey, bro, it's been good.
Freddie Roach, a renowned boxing trainer, is optimistic about Tyson's prospects in the upcoming fight. Despite the significant age difference, Tyson at 58 and Paul at just 27, Roach believes that Tyson's vast experience and refined skill set will provide him with an advantage in the ring. This confidence reinforces the idea that Tyson's legacy and expertise could play pivotal roles in determining the outcome.
You know, I used to train Tyson. I like Mike a lot, and he does come by my gym once in a while to say hello and visit and stuff. And then all of a sudden his fight's coming up, and you know, it's a younger, maybe stronger man. But no, I can't say stronger because Tyson's really strong.
Evander Holyfield, another iconic figure from Tyson's past, shared his insights on the matchup, expressing uncertainty about Jake Paul's confidence. Holyfield recognized that while Paul may have the advantage of youth and speed, the unpredictability of Tyson's power could be a game changer. This acknowledgement reflects the complex dynamics of the fight, where experience meets youthful energy.
I don't know how much confidence that Jake Paul have in all this, but you know he's gonna be a lot quicker if he stay close to Mike. If he stay close to Mike, then his chance of winning gonna be great. But he try to stay back from Mike, he gonna get caught. Mike is like a snake. He'll pop out on you. He get there too quick. But if you charge him, you're gonna smother everything, because everything he push off his legs. He push off his legs so he too close. Like this, but if you give him room, I mean, everybody get knocked out going backwards. Like this, and you give him room, you're gonna be messed up.
Joe Rogan, a well-known commentator and podcaster, has cautioned Jake Paul about the immense power that Tyson still possesses, despite his advanced age. Rogan firmly believes that Tyson retains the ability to knock out opponents cold, reminding fans and analysts alike that age does not necessarily diminish a fighter's striking prowess.
Yeah. Bro, he's in savage mode right now. He's in savage mode. If I was Jake Paul right now, I would be
Bro, if I'm fighting this guy and I see he's eating raw meat, I call him.
It's all the experiences that he has had as a conqueror. You have to take those into consideration. When a man has smashed men before, just smashed men, like when no one can stand in front of him, that is in his mind still. That's in there. There's a dark chamber in his mind that he can open up.
While Tyson's return to the ring garners attention, Rogan has also acknowledged Jake Paul's progress as a legitimate threat. He noted that, despite Paul's origins as a YouTuber, he has proven himself in the boxing arena by taking on credible athletes. Rogan expressed a genuine curiosity about the upcoming fight, emphasizing that many are eager to witness how a 57-year-old Tyson, who is regarded as one of the greatest of all time, will perform against the youthful and flamboyant Jake Paul. The clash of eras adds an exciting layer to the narrative as fans ponder the outcome of such a unique matchup.
He's doing all kinds of things. He's not a regular 57-year-old guy. And then you see him hit the pads, and you go, Jesus Christ, man. I mean, this is a terrifying human being. I mean, he's still terrifying. Hitting the bag, hitting the pads. He still has the ability to deliver those punches. And if any one of those hits anybody, it's not like his punches are, 30% of what they used to be. They're like 80 to 90% of what they used to be.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that range. It's probably a little slower than he used to be. He used to be insanely fast. There's a video of Tyson hitting the bag as a 19-year-old, and he's throwing these combinations like, and he's 210 pounds, 215 pounds.
Lennox Lewis, who famously defeated Tyson in an 8th-round knockout in 2002, has indicated that his primary concern in this fight is Jake Paul's well-being. Lewis doesn't foresee any significant danger for Tyson, who has proven his durability over the years. Instead, he emphasizes that Paul may be the one facing substantial risks in the ring, particularly given the intense physicality that Tyson brings to every bout.
Turning to the ring at the ripe old age of, I believe, 58 or 59 years of age, your opinion on that, of course, as somebody who, you've been rivals with Mike, you've known Mike for many, many years. A lot of people concerned about him returning to the ring against Jake Paul.
What are they concerned about? Yeah, I mean, Mike Tyson knows how to defend himself, and he's boxing against a guy that not as good as boxer as he is, and Mike Tyson knows how to throw a good punch, he knows how to break you down, so I'm more concerned about the other guy.
UFC legend Randy Couture echoed this sentiment, asserting that Tyson still possesses the knockout power to take down any opponent. After observing training footage of Tyson, Couture was impressed, believing that Tyson remains fully capable of delivering devastating blows, even at 57 years old. Such assessments from seasoned fighters lend credibility to the anticipation surrounding Tyson's return.
Step up and do it. I mean, look at the training footage. That pop is still there. That explosive speed and power is still there. I think this, obviously still a 58-year-old Mike Tyson, but he's still got it, in my opinion. And though that bodes well for going out and this probably ending within the first or second round.
Roy Jones Jr., who was Tyson's last opponent in an exhibition match in 2020, also weighed in on Tyson's formidable reputation. In discussions with fellow fighters, Jones recalled Tyson's incredible hitting power, stating that he was the hardest puncher he had ever faced, even in their later years. This endorsement from someone who has shared the ring with Tyson speaks volumes about the legendary fighter's enduring capabilities.
Takes it serious like he took with me, then he gonna take. I don't see Jake beating him because he's very hard to hit still when he's in shape, and he's still a very hard puncher when he's in shape. Now, is he gonna take it as serious, or is he gonna be like Fury took Ngannou and thought Ngannou wouldn't have a chance with him, and Ngannou shocked him? So you never know which one will show up. If he comes in underestimating Jake, he will be in for a rude awakening. But if he comes in and takes Jake serious, then he'll take Jake out.
However, as much as Tyson's return excites fans, there are genuine concerns regarding his health. Tyson has a history of sciatica, a condition that can lead to numbness and even temporary immobility. Additionally, he faced a health scare in May, which delayed the original fight date due to an ulcer flare-up. Despite these health issues, Tyson has consistently reassured fans that he is fit and ready to compete, emphasizing his dedication to the sport.
Physical health.
I'm doing great. You know, I had a problem. What was that stuff called again? Baby, what's that?
No.
Huh?
Ulcer.
Ulcer. I had an ulcer, yeah.
Oh, that's not that big. I mean, it's a big deal. But you can get past it.
Yeah, I got past it, thank God.
Former two-weight world champion Paulie Malignaggi has also been vocal about the implications of this fight. He highlighted that the legitimacy of the match will be crucial, asserting that how people perceive it, whether as a serious contest or merely an exhibition, will significantly impact its outcome.
An event is like WWE. You can stage it. You know, that's a very interesting that they call it an event, because I wouldn't be surprised if this is sort of like a sparring session at stage. But if they were to fight for real, Jake Paul would knock out Mike Tyson right now, and that's why it's an event.
Conor McGregor, known for his sharp tongue, took aim at both Tyson and Paul, criticizing the spectacle surrounding their fight. He derided the idea of fans flocking to watch what he characterized as a circus, illustrating the skepticism that permeates discussions about this matchup.
Thoughts on Tyson, Jake Paul? Don't give a bollocks. They're wearing 14-ounce gloves. It's 2-minute rounds, is it? Who gives a bollocks? I hope Mike rattles the little dope. No one gives a about him. How is that even in Dallas Stadium? What's going on? Tyson, best of luck. You look in good shape. So you had a little health scare. Don't know what happens on the plane.
Bob Arum, a prominent boxing promoter, has voiced skepticism regarding Tyson's chances against a younger fighter like Paul. He firmly believes that the considerable age difference and the physical advantages that come with youth heavily favor Paul in this matchup. Arum's perspective adds a layer of caution, urging fans to consider the realities of age and athleticism in the ring.
Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, what do you think of that fight? You're Brooklyn, I'm Brooklyn. Mike, at 58 years old, can he beat Jake Paul 30 years younger his age? The answer is no.
Tony Jeffries, a former British professional boxer, shared his disappointment regarding Tyson's decision to participate in this bout. He expressed sadness at the notion that even a legendary boxer like Tyson can be swayed by financial incentives to fight, reflecting a broader concern about the commercialization of boxing.
It's so sad that Mike Tyson has got to do this fight. This is what I wrote on Instagram, and someone commented saying he doesn't have to do it, he's choosing to do it. And then I thought, you know, you're right, he is choosing to do it, but why is he choosing to do it? Well, he's doing it for one reason and one reason only, and that is the money. He's getting paid so much money to do this, so that tells me he's getting bought. So again, it is sad that someone like Mike Tyson can get bought, because this guy is an absolute legend. He shouldn't be able to get bought like this. He's 57 years old. He needs to be enjoying retirement. Now, I don't think that I've got the wealth that Mike Tyson's got, but if someone offered me $20 million to fight Jake Paul, I would say no, because I care too much about me brain health, about me children, about me family, where it seems like he is being bought. And I'm not trying to disrespect the man. I absolutely love the man. It's just so bloody sad, in my opinion.
UFC CEO Dana White has also commented on the situation, raising questions about Jake Paul's mindset as he prepares to face Tyson. White has been vocal about his concerns regarding Tyson's decision to take on such a significant challenge at his age. This skepticism reflects a broader discourse about the ethics of older fighters returning to the ring, especially against much younger opponents.
That's why he has to get a guy like Tyson and
to try to get some credibility back.
When he fought somebody that was actually his age and was actually a boxer and was actually his size, he lost. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not trying to. Yeah. I mean, I don't care what he's doing. But I mean, come on, man, to be fighting Mike Tyson, and, you know.
But Dana, how do you feel about this Tyson fight?
I love Mike, and I hate talking about it because he always gets mad at me when I talk about this stuff. You know, when the fight happens, he'll be 58 years old. There'll be a 31-year age difference between these two. And, you know, Jake Paul did fight a kid his age and he lost. You know, I don't know, man.
I feel how you feel, but as fighters, we are a little different to where we always have a round in us. Doesn't matter how old we get, we always have a round left.
No, I get it.
Gareth A. Davies, a respected sports journalist, has expressed concern about the prospect of a sanctioned boxing match between Tyson and Paul. He articulated his reluctance to see a boxing legend like Tyson potentially lose to a social media star, highlighting the emotional weight of such a scenario. This sentiment resonates with many fans who cherish Tyson's legacy and wish to see it preserved.
I am very concerned about the news this week that this is a sanctioned boxing bout that will count on the record. I do not want to read on boxrec.com or on Wikipedia that Mike Tyson in 2024 lost to Jake Paul, an influencer and a YouTuber, in a veritable boxing match. It's just not right, and I think we should be concerned about his health, and I think we should be concerned how one of the greatest living icons of our sport, Spencer Oliver, is forced to fight.
Johnny Nelson weighed in on the matter, suggesting that making this a professional fight doesn't favor Tyson. He pointed out that despite Tyson's legendary status, age is a factor he cannot escape, and time ultimately works against him in the ring.
We also know Mike Tyson's the same age as me right now. And if you get in with somebody that's not got half, even a quarter, even 1% of the experience and knowledge you have about the game, we know Mike Tyson's got all of that and more. But the one thing we as humans can't control is time. Youth. You've got youth against an older man that hasn't got the pace. So if you've got someone that's running rings around you, Mike's never going to have the energy level to keep up with him or to manhandle him. So unless he gets one shot in.
UFC fighter Colby Covington expressed his disdain for the matchup, citing concerns about Tyson's well-being given the age gap between the two fighters. This concern for Tyson's safety is echoed by many within the sports community, who are wary of the implications of such a fight for an athlete of his stature.
I think, Mike still looks like a superhuman for 58, but he's still 58 years old, and he shouldn't be fighting anymore. I don't think it's safe. I think it's dangerous. At that age, your heart might explode. He gets hit in the head. He might have a brain bleed. I mean, the guy, that's what I hope for. I hope that Mike Tyson makes it through injury-free and doesn't get hurt. But I don't like the fight. Jake's in his mid-20s. He's doing every chemical known to man. He's literally a lab project. They're just juicing him up, him and his brother. Yeah. Everybody knows that. The machine's behind him, juicing him up, putting every chemical known to man. So I think it's going to end bad. I think, Jake's going to probably knock him out within the first 2 minutes. And if he doesn't, then it'll be because he's carrying him and he's trying to make the freak show look like it's a competitive fight. But I hate the fight. I think it takes away from Mike Tyson's legacy when a guy like this comes in and beats him.
Curtis Blades, another MMA fighter, has voiced his disapproval of the fight to the extent that he stated he wouldn't even watch it. He referred to the matchup as a joke fight, reflecting a growing sentiment among critics who believe this bout lacks the integrity and competitive spirit traditionally associated with boxing.
I will not be watching. I think it's a joke fight. You could tell just by how they've been interacting with the face-offs and the press conference. That's not the Mike Tyson who's coming to rip your head off. That ain't Iron Mike.
Eddie Hearn, a leading figure in the boxing promotion world, has voiced strong opposition to the upcoming fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, scheduled for November. In a recent interview with Michael Benson, Hearn stated that he won't stick around to watch this match after promoting the much-anticipated rematch between Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano on the same day.
You're asking the wrong guy. I'm a hardcore boxing fan. He's one of my heroes. I find it very sad. But it's a big event. I understand people are going to watch it, and it's entertainment, I guess. But for someone that idolised the guy growing up, yeah, not the best day. He's 58 years old.
I think he's very dangerous for someone of 58 years old to be fighting. I mean, the reality is that Mike Tyson was a shot fighter when he left the sport, and that was what, 20 years ago. What do you think? He's improved? He's no. I mean, you're gonna deteriorate so bad over that period that if you go back and watch his last few fights, he was done, gone.
You've got this fight coming up, Mike Tyson against Jake Paul. What do you feel about that?
Just when you think that we live in a crazy world, don't we? Where that younger generation is built off views, built off narrative, built off controversy. And as a hardcore fight fan, someone that's been around boxing since I was 9 years old, I find it disgusting that a 58-year-old man who was my hero growing up, firstly has to even get back in the ring. You know, to get in the ring with a 25-year-old guy. You know, speaking to the Netflix guys the other day, I don't think they like my criticism of the event. I'm never gonna lie to you. I'm never gonna sugarcoat to you. I'm just gonna give you my honest opinion, which is it will sell, people will watch, it will be a big event, and I don't like it.
Hearn didn't hold back in expressing his concerns. He lamented the fact that a legendary figure like Tyson is returning to the ring after 20 years, a time when many believed he should have retired. At 58 years old, Hearn argued that it's dangerous for Tyson to compete, especially against a 27-year-old like Paul. He emphasized that this matchup demonstrates a lack of respect for both the sport and for Tyson's health.
Mike Tyson's one of my favourite fighters of all time, but it's a big event, you know. But I find it quite sad that someone that's achieved as much as Mike Tyson is fighting at, what's he, 58, 50, something like that, and could lose to Jake Paul, but money's money.
As the date for the Tyson versus Paul fight draws closer, opinions remain divided. Some see it as an exciting clash of generations, while others fear it may tarnish the legacies of both fighters. The dynamics of the fight encapsulate broader themes in boxing: youth versus experience, legacy versus spectacle, and have sparked lively debates among fans and experts alike. What are your thoughts on this match? We'd love to hear from you in the comments below. If you enjoyed this discussion, don't forget to subscribe and check out our other videos for more insights and analysis on the world of boxing.